crypto world ain't nothing to glean. TA with T.I. Joe through the scene, riding waves, rolling like a machine. Bouncing Piper Academy network tight, learning trades in the middle of the night. Technical analysis for Trade Intuition right. Got that crypto vision, see it's all in sight. Cash flow like a raging tide, investing in coins that come alive. No worries, I'm gonna thrive. In this crypto I truly dive. Dodging dips, got my stop set high. From Bitcoin to Ethereum till I die.
All right, here we go. This is the TI portion, the Trade Intuition portion. Trade Academy on the Piper Academy Network. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. Oh, and I forgot to put the Piper Academy. There we go. Oh, and let me go ahead and adjust this. I was doing my stream just a little bit ago, and I had to adjust all this stuff. So let's try this again. Just this. Alt. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we are ready to rock and roll. We are ready to rock and roll. My computer is still not working. I tried to get help from on my stream, and nothing worked. So still messing with that other computer. But if you are computer savvy, then it would be really nice for me to give you the information, and hopefully you can help with the other stuff that was provided to me, and we can see. Now, we were just on Crypto Badel's show, and it was crazy. I'm talking, we saw sparks flying. Surprise, you know, I'm really happy that it didn't end the way it could have ended. But yeah, so Crypto Badel, great dude, and of course, it was a show. It was a show. All right, we got son of a yes, 22. I don't know if I can say that really fast or not. We have French Toaster in the house. What's up, my man? What is up? We got Jesse in the house. Let's make this money, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got JP in the house. JP says, I'm on the naughty list for sure. I agree. I concur. I concur. Make sure to vote, guys. Make sure to vote right now. We do have the naughty list in the lead. The naughty list in the lead. We have, I make my own list. I'm at the top. Number 2, and we have the nice list. Oh, no, we got a tie. We have a tie. Let's see what prevails. Let's see what prevails. All right, guys. So what we do every day here at Piper Academy Network, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go over Monday through Friday. We go over charts. We go over the thought process it takes to create the charts. Not only that, but how to potentially, with nice setups, nice thought process, nice support resistance levels, and if you use indicators or what have you, to where your trades come out in a more profitable way. And this is what we do all the time, Monday through Friday, here on the Piper Academy Network. Again, this is the TA portion, Trade Academy with T.I. Joe. Trade Intuition, that is my name. Of course, I have several names. Trader Joe. We got Trader Joe. We got Trade Intuition Joe. We got T.I. Joe. For me, I don't care what you call me, as long as you call me. There we go. All right, good stuff. Yes, guys, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Retro Mike says, Naughty is my middle name. Retro Mike has a lot of middle names. I noticed that. He must be Spanish. He must be Hispanic. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, yes. Jesse is on the gaining list. Jesse makes gains like crazy. Absolutely killing it. What's going on, K Diggity? Appreciate you, man, for being here. So let's go and get started. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any charts you want us to do. Now, we're going to go over Bitcoin and then some of the charts that we've kind of looked at before. And then, of course, we were provided an awesome chart earlier today on my stream. And we'll get to that one in just a moment. Hey, we got Shuby in the house. Shuby was right there experiencing all the fireworks that was happening on Badel's show. It was very interesting. See here, it just says, Joe, that Supra is getting very interesting. I believe it, man. All these coins, man, all these coins are getting so interesting. It's crazy. It is crazy. All right, so we're looking at Bitcoin. We're seeing all this mess. Man, this is a whole bunch of mess. So this was our thought process. You know, we've gone over this a few days now in a row. Let's go ahead and start from scratch. Let's delete our what? 184 drawings? You're nuts. Yeah, I'm nuts. All right. So let's start from the beginning. Let's get rid of our moving averages. And let's look at this with a brand new set of eyes. Looking at this from a brand new set of eyes. Let's go to the weekly time frame. I like doing this at least once a week. Sometimes I do it multiple times a week. But we're just looking at this brand new set of eyes. That way we don't have a bias. Now, let's see here. On this run up, how far down did it go? And one thing I like about doing this, so whenever you're doing a fib retracement, I like to go from the beginning of the boom. Call it the boom. So here it came down, went sideways, went up, went sideways, and then boom. So let's go ahead and put it from the low to the high. Make sure your magnitude was on. And from this level, this on the weekly, it came all the way down to the 382. I absolutely love the 382. 38%. Man, I love it. I love it. And one thing I love even more than 38% is when you smash the like. Definitely smash the like, guys. It really does help support the channel. Sometimes I myself have to be reminded, because normally when I go to the show, I smash the like right away, but sometimes I forget. So definitely smash the like. This run up pulled back 38%. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this run up, how far did this one go? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hide this. And this is why I like doing this, again, once a week, maybe a few times a week, just to look at it from a different perspective. So now I'm going to do the fib retracement. So we went down sideways, and then boom. So this was the lowest part before the boom. So let's go right here. And we're still far away from the 38%. Ooh, look at that price, 86. Can we make it to 86? Possible. We have a little bit of a rally coming up. We have a little bit of a rally. What do we see here? Let's see here. What else do we see? Not very nice golden pocket. Golden pocket, look at that. It's right above the previous high, right around 70 or 69. So that is pretty interesting. Okay. Now let's go. We're on the weekly time frame. This was a last cycle. Now what I do want to put on here from the last cycle is my ray. Let me use the ray tool. Of course, the ray tool, you can't see it until the bottom, but as soon as I click on one of my favorites, it shows up here. So you'll see that it highlights in blue. So I'm going to go from this to this, and I'm going to put this in orange because this is telling me that this is the previous all-time high or previous cycle. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to find a bottom. Let's go to this bottom, and oops, wrong one. Make sure we're on the ray tool. So you see using the other one. So let's go from the bottom, and let's do this level right here. So this is probably going to be our highs. 119, 125, 130, so on and so forth. Okay, what else can we do? We can do another one right here. And the thing that I love about these trend lines, the more you draw, the more you see it respecting levels. Do one here. And I think that's all I'll do. Don't get too crazy. Now this is my highest point. This is my lowest point. This is my middle point. So for this one holds weight, but in my opinion, not as much weight. So I'm gonna do dashes. So this is telling me that this is, this is our range high, range low, mid range, if you're looking at it from this perspective. So this, again, it could break out, or it's strong, but not as strong. All right, let's see here. Jesse says, that's why I'm on the gaining list. Why? Why are you in the gaining list? I need to know. Going back in the chat, I don't see anything right off the bat. But yeah, Jesse's a beast. Jesse is definitely a beast. We've seen that time and time again. Make sure that comes up. All right, very good. We got Crypto Candy in the house. What's up, Crypto Candy? Appreciate you, man, for being here. We got John. What's up, man? John. Dude, so happy you're here, man. So happy you're here. Who else? Who else is here that I did not mention? Of course, we got Retro Mike Tech. Dude is really smart. Crazy smart. The more I watch his channel, I wouldn't say the smarter I get, but the more I know that he is very, very smart. We got Robert in the house. What's up, Robert? So let me know, guys. Let me know. Have y'all checked out? Put a 1 in the chat, I guess. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all have checked out Retro Mike's channel. Dude is like crazy smart. Put a 1 in the chat, or 2 if you have not yet. We have In and Out Crypto in the house. What's up, my man? What is going on? So happy you guys are here. All right, so let's go and get started on this. Let's continue this thing. So right now we're just kind of erasing all of our almost 200 drawings. And now we are just looking at this stuff. So we do have another trend line here. So let's do another trend line. I do like how, but can I connect this to anything? Not really. I mean, if it comes down, maybe we get support here. So this one, I will put this as a regular line. This is regular line. Very good. And what else do we see? I really don't see anything else. So we've established really nice support resistance levels. Now let's go down to the daily time frame. Oh, and one thing I do want to point out, we have all of this right here is a huge low volume node. All this, because it just went straight up. So this area, go and take off our magnet tool. This area we can go from here, we can go all the way down. Let's just make it this big. All this is a low volume node. So let's go ahead and put this in a gray, and let's go put some text on this. And how do we know it's a low volume node? Because there's no ups and downs. Low volume node. And let's put this text a little bit larger so everybody can see it. The low volume node right in this area. There's no ups and downs. So here we have ups, downs, ups, downs. There's a lot of volume coming in. You know, there's lots of support resistance. Here, straight shot. Now, one thing that I also like doing, and I'm going to bring this up so y'all can see this. What I also like doing is I like getting the anchored VWAP. So the anchored VWAP, I use this when there's pivots. So of course, you know, we had it up, we had it down. This is our pivot, and then an up. So I'm going to start my anchored VWAP. I like doing my magnet tool. I'm going to start my anchored VWAP from the beginning. And this is the weekly anchored VWAP. So this is telling me that if it's above this level, it's good, it's strong. If it's below it, not so good. And this is the volume. For me, volume is very important. I want to know where the money's at. So volume helps me with that. So I have that on there. Let's also throw on I love this one, the fixed range volume profile. I don't use the visible range. The visible range is the one that you see up over here on this side. I don't like it because it's the visible range. So if you move the part that you're looking at, the visible area, your POC, point of control, also changes. I don't want something that changes. I want something that's fixed. I want something that no matter, regardless of how I move the chart, the point of control is always the same. So me personally, if I see somebody using the visible range volume profile, it's like, ooh, do you not know about the fixed range? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from the bottom, and then I'm just gonna come across, and this is gonna give me the POC, point of control. Is way down here. This is on the weekly though. This is on the weekly. This is the more macro. Does that mean that it has to come down here? Nope, sure doesn't. It just means that if it's above this level, it's good. Above this VWAP, it's good. Now let's go to the daily time frame. Looking at the daily time frame, We have a whole bunch of mess. Whole bunch of mess. Let's see here. What I would like to do is I would like to draw another fixed range volume profile from the start of this to here. So this is this movement. So right now, currently on the daily, we are above the PLC, the point of control. Now, what I would also like to do is draw another anchored VWAP from the start of this move. So, you know, it's kind of going sideways, sideways, up, and then sideways, and then boom. So this is actually a continuation of the boom. But I want to do one here. So let's do one here. And we can see that we are currently above the anchored VWAP, starting from this level of this breaking out of the previous all-time highs, so on and so forth. All right. Let's see here. Darren Does Things says, what does it say? Hold on, I just messed it up. It says, I'm contrarian when it comes to FRVP. I a lot use it wrong. VRVP for monitoring trend volume. A lot use FRVP for trend, which is wrong way to use it. Fixed range volume profile to be used for a range, not including any trend. I did not know that. For me, I don't use it so much as a trend. I use it more so for momentum. So if it's above it, it's good. If it's below it, it's bad. But I guess I have to look further into that. Let me know, Darren, if that's the correct way to use it, because that's how I've been using it. And I'm always open to learning. And I appreciate you mentioning that. So I'll probably have to read this statement again just to make sure that I understood it correctly. So question, the way I'm using it to show momentum, is that correct or not correct? Because that's how I use it. If it's above it, good. If it's below it, not so good. You're basically using the fixed range volume profile currently like a VRVP. So with the fixed range volume profile, it's showing me the volume, the average. It's kind of like, I treat it kind of like a moving average. So it's the average of the candle body closes. But for the fixed range volume profile, it's showing me the average of the volume. So if the price action is above it, it's good. If it's below it, it's bad. That's how I've done it. Let me know if that is the correct way of thinking about that or not. That way I can research it more. And I appreciate you guys for doing that, for letting me know. Like I said, I'm always open to learning. And you have to be always open to learning. You can't be, oh, well, I know it and this is the way I do it. And this, no, you have to be open to, well, this is how I've done it. This is how I do it. This is how I thought about it. If it's wrong or incorrect, please let me know. But for me, I treat it as momentum. It's the average of the volume. And then if the price action above it, good. Below it, not so good. That's how I look at it. But let me know, please, because that would help me tremendously. All right. Let's see here. What else do we have? I think that's all I got for that for the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And another thing too, like if I'm ever saying something that is incorrect, please, like I'm begging you, let me know, because not only would you be helping me, but everybody that I teach. You know what I mean? So I greatly appreciate you doing that. Let's see here. So we have this. So right now it's above the PLC. It's above the anchored VWAP. So right now it's looking good. However, this move right here, in my opinion, is too strong. In my opinion, is too strong. Here. DDT. You must look at Supra, trust me. Yeah, so I'll show Super real quick. So this is Supra. I had a really nice run up, pull back, broke below the golden pocket. It looks like it found its bottom. Coming up, this one was actually given to us by Jesse on my stream at 12. And this is pretty much the setup. Yeah, we went a little bit longer. So at 2 o'clock, this is when it was given. I have a buy zone here, lower bids. Add to your position if it breaks up. Retest. Add to your retest. I'm thinking it hopefully will come down. We can get a lower entry. Market cap is 278. It's a layer 1 in oracles. Its targets are this, and that was given earlier. But yeah, very good. Let's see here. In my view, not the correct way, but if it works for you, then it's all good. My 2 cents, how I found them to work better. APT, not sure what that means. Use it for momentum or trend or whole big chunks of on price action. Yeah, for me, I got to see how you use it. I got to reread that on how you use it. But yeah, for me, I just use it as momentum. If it's up, good. Down, bad. Simple. Keep it simple. That's how I break down everything. Just keep it simple. But so let's see here. You know, we had a nice dump and a huge pump. Nice pump. Are we going to see a dump come back down about here? And then is it going to be lower highs? So that's the thing we got to watch out for. That's the thing we got to watch out for. Let's see here. What else do we see here? Man, I'm trying to see up or down. And I've been seeing down for a long time with the anticipation of the market makers tricking us. And here, of course, we got a retest on the anchored VWAP. Came down and then just exploded up. Here. What else do we see? Let's go to, and if it comes down here, I mean, this right here, low volume node. No ups and downs, just straight. Well, actually from way over here, just straight pretty much up. Whenever you have price action like this, in my opinion, is very dangerous because the market makers can bring it down and bring it down fast. Now, did they do it here? Nope, they tricked everybody. Everybody's thinking too short. And what happens? They bring it up. Everybody's holding on to the shorts, adding to the shorts because it's about to come down. It's about to come down. Oh, starts coming down. Everybody's now, okay, whew, man, my short's going to make a lot of money. And what happened? Market makers took all that liquidity, all of it, every single last bit of it. Let's see here. Frankie Candles taught me how to use volume profiles. I guess I gotta watch his videos on volume profiles. Yeah, because like for me, like I said, for the volume for the fixed range, it's the average. So I mean, to me, it just makes sense. If it's above it, then it's good. Below it, then it's not good. You know, just simplicity. And I actually looked it up some time ago on a site that I love, Investopedia. Investopedia. So speaking about Investopedia, let's go there. The Investopedia fixed range volume profile. See if it pulls up. Okay, so let's see here. On here, the fixed range volume profile explains, presents distribution of trading activity represented by a horizontal bar, et cetera, with the fixed range typically, blah, blah. Okay, Investopedia. Price by volume, no. Pivot, unbalanced volume. I haven't heard of that one. Always learn something new. I guess we can go to Investopedia, I guess. Go to search, a fixed range, volume, profile. Come on, make it easy for us. Indicator. See here, the fixed range needs to be used in sideways price action, essentially not huge trends. Let me Google search this. Google search. Oh, hopefully it'll bring it up for me. There we go. Oh, not Trading View. Thought it was Investopedia. Okay, Trading View. Gosh darn it. I keep on doing on Trading View, and I'm trying to look at Investopedia. Let me put Investopedia at the very end. Investopedia. So what we're doing is basically just showing people how to search for indicators and how to use them. Volume analysis. Let's go to this, and maybe on here it has it. The fixed range volume profile. So volume, understanding volume, volume indicators, positive volume index. Another one I haven't heard of. Or I mean, I might have seen them a long time ago, but I don't use them. I don't. Nope. Here. VWAP. So this is the VWAP. This is the volume weighted average price definition and calculation. I really like that they have very short videos, under 2 minutes. So the key takeaways: the volume weighted average profile VWAP appears as a single line on the intraday charts. It looks similar to a moving average line, but is smoother. The VWAP represents a view of price action throughout a single day's trading session. Retail and professional traders may use the VWAP to help them determine intraday price trends. VWAP is a trading benchmark that typically is most useful to short-term traders. A measure used in technical analysis of security. So of course they give you the formula, how to use the VWAP. It is used different ways by different traders. The trader may use a trend confirmation tool to build trading rules around it. For instance, they may consider stocks with price below the VWAP as undervalued and those with price above it overvalued. If the price, I don't look at it as overvalued, I look at it as healthy. It's more of a, the strength of the move. If it's above it, it's good. Below it, not so good. If price is below the VWAP, move above it. If price is below VWAP, move above it, traders go long in the stock. If the price is below it, then they sell short. The VWAP. So let's see here. So what does the VWAP tell you? The VWAP can inform traders about a stock's liquidity and indicate at what price buyers and sellers agree. Traders can use it to monitor stock's price movement throughout the day. Why is the volume weighted average price important? It gives traders a smooth out indication of a security's price adjusted for volume over time. In addition, it is used by institutional traders to ensure that their trades do not move the price of the security that they're trying to buy or sell. So for me, this is pretty much how I use it. Yeah, I use it for the volume over time. So it's if there's more, if the price action is above that the volume line, which is the VWAP, the volume weighted average, then it's good. But I'll have to look at this more and then see if Frankie Candles has videos on it. I'm sure he has like a Discord or something that has training videos on it. I'll have to look at it further. But thank you, man. Yeah, for me, I just keep it simple. If it's above it, good. Below it, not good. Simple, basic. All right, so right now we are on this trend line set from the previous cycle, and we got rejected beautifully on that line. Came down, came up, got rejected again. We need to, fight above this line, find support, and then continue upward if we're looking for an upward momentum. Right now, I mean, it's, in my opinion, even though we had this nice little run up, until it breaks this level, because this is the level of the high that it needs to break. Here, French Toaster says, Frankie has a bunch of videos on volume profiles. I definitely have to research that then. Definitely have to do that. See here, a lot more to it than that, but that's the basics. Yeah, for me, I just keep it simple, man. I really do. Like, I take extremely complicated stuff and I just simplify it big time. Up, good. Down, bad. Done. Easy. Super easy. Instead of overcomplicated. Because the way I see it is, when I personally start overcomplicating stuff, it makes it really, really tough to decide, should I enter or should I not? Because this extremely difficult mathematical equation that took 17 pages to figure out the answer, and then this other mathematical equation that took only 14 pages to answer, and then this other mathematical equation that took 5 pages to answer. 2 say yes, 1 say no. Which one do I pick? But if I just simplify it, up, good, down, bad, fire, hot, fire, hot. That's what I do. But yeah, but no, I'm gonna definitely watch that, man. And thank you, Darren. Thank you, French Toaster. Thank you, everybody who's pointing that out. Beginner series playlist on Frankie's channel, and he has various videos on the fixed range volume profile. I'm definitely gonna be checking that out. Thank you, guys. But yeah, for me, super simple. Fire, hot. That's it. Ice, cold. There you go. Ice can be hot though. I've held ice and it be burning. But yeah, that's how I look at everything though. Just simplify it. Let's see here. So right now, until it breaks this level, I mean, there's really nothing we can do. This is our level right here. And we'll put this in white. And it's the same thing too, like with this, like it'll continue going lower until it breaks a high. Simple. Very basic. Very simple. You can have indicators, you can have everything, but until it does this, it's not going up. And that's just how my brain thinks. And we got some bingo bangles in the house. Hey, we got Trent. What's up, Trent? Trent says, Merry Christmas, G.I. Joe. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We got Robert in the house. Robert says, that sounds perfect to me. Yeah, so definitely I will be checking out Frankie Candle's videos. For me, fire hot. Here. Trent says, you are doing an absolute stellar job at keeping things simple, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, when I first started, man, it was very difficult to just grasp all these concepts. Now, granted, do I know more complicated stuff? Yes, I do. but I just simplify it. And there's some stuff that, like, I learned it a long time ago, and I've done it so in the simplistic form that I pretty much forgot some of the uh, the key points. But since I use it so much and it's simplified, I just use the simplified terms. For example, you know, people say all the time, SFP. What's that? Oh, what's a swing failure pattern? Well, what's that? Oh, well, that's when you have this number and then you have this where it didn't break the high, it created a wick. So for me, instead of saying SFP or swing failure pattern, I just say selling pressure. Easy. Everybody knows that. Or I'll say a wick. Easy. Everybody knows that. I just keep stuff simple. That's just how I am. I mean, to me, I would rather have people understand with what I'm saying versus, because I mean, I've seen a lot of people throughout my years, and they'll have their own acronyms, their own sayings. Like, what is that? Like, I don't even know what that is. And then they don't explain it. It's like, I just keep stuff simple. Let's see here. Yes, dry ice is hot. Yes, indeed. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Get out of here, YouTube. I'm not even doing my camera today. See here, we got Paperclip in the house. What's up, Paperclip? Darren Does Things says, Joe, you'll do a vid on my channel at some point and put the link in Piper's and Alex O's Discord. You'll do a video on my channel at some point and put the link. Okay. Put the link in reference to what? My SFP talk? Or my fixed range volume profile talk? I don't know. Darren Does Things says, the way you have that FRVP pulled now on the small range is good. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to be watching those videos today and tomorrow. And I do, like, you have no idea. And that's one thing that I think we all need. If something probably isn't said correctly, or because, like, I may have learned incorrectly. And if you know that I'm teaching it incorrectly, like, it's your duty to tell the people, hey, you might want to do it this way because this is what it is. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Because then if not, then I will be doing my people in my community a disservice. So again, I appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Trent says, I don't know if you have anything lined up for coins or not because I'm in just a little late. No, nothing. Yeah, I normally just talk. I normally just talk until people give me coins. And then the more coins I do, the more I shut up. I can just see it. Everybody flooding me with coins. Oh, you talk too much, man. Get out of here. Make us some money. All right. So I wrote those down. We got Sheeb, XRP, and Sweet. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. The Retromike Tech says, if the chart doesn't form a dinosaur, it ain't for me. And a bingo and a bango. A bingo and a bango. Let's see here. I prefer a cup and handy. Of course, I have to be very respectful on this channel. But if you want drama, come to my channel. I have a lot of drama. Lots of drama. Darren Does Things says, vid about how to use oh, yeah, definitely, man. Here, need that. You guys are funny. Trent says, to me, the most confusing thing so far is the Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Now, I love all these. So I'm not sure which one it is. I have mine under X, because X marks the spot. For this one, I have a bunch of I'm not sure which one it is. And for me, like, I'm still, dabbling in it in reference to, all this stuff. And I don't use indicators much, but for the uh, chart prime indicators, I love them. Absolutely love them. Now, of course, you have to use it in addition to your own knowledge, just like any other indicator. Let me go ahead and take off this one. I have divergence. Get out of here, divergence. You're always lying to me. Session. Close this one down too. Get out of here. But let's see here. Is that the one you were saying? Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Prime Oscillator. Oh, I don't use that one. I use the Oracle Pro and Oracle Pro Plus. I don't think I messed with that one yet. But I mean, I love them. I mean, because it just gives you an overall view of, your ranges. Like for me, I just simplify it. This is my range of resistance. This is my range of support. It'll be my range of resistance until it gets broken. It doesn't mean that it's only going to stop here. It'll be the range until it gets broken. Then I love these buys and sells. A strong buy, a strong sell. Now, do these always work? It just depends. Depends on the time frame, depends on a whole bunch of stuff. But one thing that I absolutely love, like hands down, is this right here. It tells me the 5-minute, 15, 60-minute is bullish, and then I have that's why you saw it twice on here. I have the Pro and the Pro Plus. I'll have the next one, 4-hour, 12-hour daily. All this looks bullish. Prophecy though says market dump, but it's pumping right now, or rather, it looks bullish. And here was our sell signal, and then of course you use this in addition to all the stuff we're at highs. Once, like for me personally, if it would have broke this level and I saw this, then I might do a short. However, because it's at all-time highs, for me personally, I'm not trying to short anything because I don't know how the market's going to react. I don't know if it's going to come down a little bit, bounce off of our, oh man, I just forgot the name of this, dynamic reactor, and then bounce up and go to the moon. I don't know. Just like how it kind of did here. How it came down, and then it bounced up, and then created a higher high. And then if I was in shorts, forget it, So it's just, you have to take this in addition to the stuff that you learn. But by far, I think the chart prime indicators outshine the rest. And I've had a lot of indicators. I don't like using them, but in my opinion, they outshine them. But I don't show this on my chart. I think I need to start showing this on my chart. But for me, like I said, I just like keeping stuff simple. So this, to me, it's much cleaner. Or you can, just take off one at a time. You just go to your indicators and then you just take off one at a time. That way, just kind of a little easier to watch. But I mean, I love them. I'm not just saying that because they pay me. Wait, do they pay me? I don't think they pay me. I gotta talk to them. Oh no, wait, I have a referral link on my channel. Never mind. Let's see here. Here, going down the list. Okay. Trent says, how do you keep them straight and remember what is what? How do I keep what straight? I'm not sure what that refers to. This FRVP, I drag it back to the 1800s or the 18th. Retro Mike, drama is my middle name. Oh, Retro Mike, I love you, dude. You're freaking hilarious, man. I got a lot of funny people in here. I love it. Trent says, what do you mean by drama? Can you drop the link to your channel and time that you're on? I'm going to pop in and see what it's all about. Yeah, so it's at 12 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then 5 on Saturday and Sunday. And then if there's an admin here, pop the link in. But yeah, I talk about what needs to be talked about, but people don't talk about it because it's a close-knit community, and it's really easy to be shunned by very big people because I'm just a little fish, that I'm an old man already. Like, you can like me, you can not like me. I don't care. I really don't. You know, I try my best. I do my best. And, you know, I have morals, ethics, integrity. And if I see something that isn't right, I speak my mind. I'm just old. I'm just an old man. But yeah, let's see here. Mark says, those indicators bring too much noise to me, for me. Give me plain charts instead of Picasso's. Maybe that's also the reason Piper Academy gets so little views. I'm not sure. I mean, there's great content, and they don't really have all of the indicators. Like for me, as a newcomer, if I see somebody with indicators, I think it's like fascinating. I think it's intriguing. It's something different. Like, what are they using? How are they using it? How are they successful? Is it because of this indicator? That's how I look at it from a beginner standpoint. By the same token, I'm already confused with the charts. But I think seeing somebody with a bunch of indicators, it makes them look smarter. It really does. Because, you know, they have 14 indicators on their chart. And it's like, oh, this guy must know something, like way more than I do as a newcomer, you know? That's my opinion. See here, going down the list. Random Trader, what's up, my man? Random Trader says, hey, Joe, what's going on? All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're already at the end of the show. Let's get started. All right. I love hanging out with you guys. I really do. You're a great group of people, very like-minded. Like we're all going to get rich if you're not already rich. There's a lot. It's so funny, man. In crypto, there are so many people that are in crypto that have bukus of money. Bukus of money. And then there's other people who are trying to acquire that status. And that's what we do. You know, whether it's Piper Academy Network, whether it's my channel, Trade Intuition, whether it's, you know, other people's channel. You know, one of my buddies, he's a real good buddy of mine. He's funny. All you jokesters in here, I think you would get a kick out of this dude. He does different characters. He's a little off the wall, very unorthodox as far as YouTuber. And his name is Road Dog. Dude is funny. Different characters, like I said, different personalities. And if y'all want, you know, check him out. He's on streams around 10:30 at night. Around 10:30 at night. But he's pretty funny, man. He's pretty funny. So let me see if I can pull him up really quick, and that way y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. But let me go to my thing, and then we're gonna get started. But like I said, you know, it's the holidays, and you know, we're just kicking back, having a good time. This guy's a nut. I love this dude. So let me go ahead and bring up my chat again. Where's my chat? There we go. So this is Road Dog Crypto, and you know, it's another great YouTuber. He doesn't shill anything. He doesn't do any of that craziness. So I put it in the chat. There we go. And he covers a bunch of stuff, and it's like for anybody who's a jokester, go up tonight, 10:30. I think that's the time. Sometimes he'll start late. Sometimes he'll do it at 10, but normally around 10:30. Let him know I sent you too. Let him know I sent you. He's a cool dude. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. Okay, so H bar. So this is how I basically teach. Very simple. Here, resistance level needs to break above this level. Set your alert here. The 4-hour candle must close above this. Our alert goes off. 4-hour candle close above it. We enter the trade in profit. Could we have lost it? Sure. That's why we have a stop loss. But super, extremely simple, very basic, and this is what I do. Let's see here. I believe. Why am I watching it? It's okay. Here we go. Never mind. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. Let's go to the next one. What was this one? Oh, this one is a chart. Copy image. Let me put this in my VIP group. I was going to put this one in yesterday, but I didn't because I put another one in. But this one's already gone up like 25%. And it could come up more. And it's two V's. Two V's. And let me post this up real quick. And the bottom ones are lower bids. There's no stop loss. We're going to hold this one. So this one, I was looking at this one yesterday when it was right here. And I had already posted some charts. So on my group, I'm not trying to show my group, but in my group, I don't post a lot of charts. And this one I had to wait. And it's already up 28%. All right, moving on. This one we gave out earlier today on my stream. We were saying enter now. You know, the market looked nice. And if we get stopped out at 6%, whatever. But set your alert here. This is a safer entry. You set your alert here. The 4-hour candle must close above this white line, 35.31. You're in the trade. Bingo and a bango. Supra was the one we were talking about earlier. It's a layer 1. We did some research, really quick FA on it on my stream earlier. Towards the very, very end of the stream. Beautiful. Very low market cap. With this, it means it can move fast up and also fast down. But that's the risk we take with these lower market cap coins. Higher risk, higher reward. It's a layer 1. It's oracles. Looks like it found its bottom. And it's breaking above the 0.5 area. So exiting currently, trying to the golden pocket. I would like to see it pull back, create a higher low before going up. This would be a lower entry. This would be a lower entry. And that is that. We kind of briefly showed this earlier. Those are your targets. Now let's go ahead and start the show. Let us start the show. All right, so let's go over here. Here, Joe, I hope you put some money on Supra. Man, I need to pick up cans. All I have is $14, guys. Y'all have no idea. I got to pick up cans again. It's funny. I tell people that. I was like, and they're like, Joe, you really pick up cans? I say, yeah, man, I'm the guy right there on the side of the road, that big guy with the orange vest. That's me. No. I said, man, that's not me. I'm inside making money. Shiba looks good. Wow, Shiba looks really good. Of course, you know, it broke this level. I would expect it to pull back. I would like to see it pull back a little bit more. Where are these lines? Let's go back up. Here. So here, another perfect example. You know, we're showing a bunch of support areas. So it's creating this zone right here. Price action was here. It could either break up and then come down, or it could break up, come up to around this area, which would be roughly around, I guess, this right here. And then these, before it comes down, break up. We enter the trade once it does that. If it comes down lower, more than likely it'll stay in this zone. It breaks up. We enter here. And, oh, that's loud. And then it just broke up. It went to the moon. Went to the moon. Of course, we would do this on the 4-hour time frame. So let's see what the 4-hour time frame looks like. Here's our alert. We have to make sure it closes above this. It does. We enter the trade, knowing that it could come back to here because of this nice pump. Now, whenever I'm doing these trade setups, I never say, oh, I'd enter here, but not giving you a reason why. Like every time I say, even though it's gone up and I see it, everybody can see it. This is what I teach all the time. Now, if it would have come down and dumped, I would have still said this is where I would have entered because of my rules. The alert went off. It closed above this white line. I enter the trade. If it would have dumped, I get stopped out. I go on to another trade. But this is what I teach. Goes up, comes out. Now I want to buy the break of this level because anything under this is dangerous because it can continue coming down. Then it creates this level. If I want to try to front run it, I could buy the break of this level. But I mean, I have this level really close. Why even risk it? So I'm still waiting for this level. This level breaks. It's really nice run up. I don't add to my entry. I don't add to my entry because I'm afraid it's going to come down. Look at all this. Up, barely anything. Up, barely anything. Up, barely anything. Up. My alert gets hit way up here. I see that it moved all this much, all this distance, creating all this liquidity. I have a very, very high chance it's going to come and take this. I don't know. So I wait. And sure enough, it goes up more. I'm missing out on money. It's okay. Pulls back. Good. About 38%. Let's do our fib retracement. Let's go from the swing low to the high. Grid snaps in place. Past the 38%, went to the 0.5, came up, touched the golden pocket, just tapped it, came up. Let's see here. I would have added here. This is where I would have added. And see, perfect example. Like, I'm not even looking at this part. I'm looking at this. So whenever I'm doing this stuff, this is what I would do in the moment of the trade. Yes, I know I just said that we could come back for all this, but it ran up some more and it pulled back, and right now it's breaking up. So if you wait for this to happen, it could never happen, and you could be sitting on the sidelines for a very long time while other people are making 80%, 150%. So I would add here, break of this level. And then I would add more, break of this level. So break of this level, I add, and then comes up here. I don't add because it barely broke above it. Comes down, retest this area. Okay, no problem. Comes up. Uh-oh. Now I'm thinking. We have, these highs are pretty much like in the same zone. It really needs to not break this level. If it breaks this level, I'm in trouble. If it breaks this level, I'm in deep trouble. Sure enough, what happens? Comes down, breaks this level. Crap. Do I sell? Where's my stop loss? I probably moved up my stop loss under this wick already because I want to move it in profit. So the first one I'm in profit, the second one I'm in a loss. So I'm kind of like break even, I guess. Then it breaks this level. Crap, I get stopped out right away. No time to think, I just get stopped out. So this one I probably lost 4%, maybe. You know, I had plus and then I had minus, so we'll just call it minus 4%. Then it comes up here. Do I re-enter? Nope. It needs to cross this level now. Very simple, very basic. And let's go and delete this. Get out of here. And then now it's coming down. So now it needs to break this level. Once it breaks this level, then we're good. If it doesn't, well, then we're still going down. Army Piper's in the house. Army Piper says, Merry Christmas Eve, my friend. Hope you have a great day. Oh, thank you, my friend. Wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy New Year. Of course, we'll be seeing you throughout the days. And, of course, on my stream tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming. I don't know if I'm going to do like a marathon tomorrow or just multiple streams or maybe just one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. I talk about getting eggnog wasted, chocolate wasted. We'll see. So let's see here, coming down, coming up. To me, this looks really nice, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete everything. We're going to look at it from scratch. Now, the next two charts are going to be very, very fast. Very, very fast. So we're looking at this on the, let's do like 10 minutes. Let's do about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, let's get these three done. All right, so I see a nice range. So this range, this is why I like zooming out. Go from here. Let me tighten this range up a little bit. I'd have to do it from here to here. So we have a candle body stops, candle body stops. We have candle body stops, candle body stops, almost candle body stops. And do we have anything here? Yeah, candle body stops. All right, so it's re-entering the zone, which is good. Re-entering the zone, which is good. It had a really nice pullback from here. Pretty good chance that it's going to continue going up. And of course, we do have bearish, bullish divergence on the histogram. We have a low, lower low. We have a low, higher low. I think it's ready. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, we have this nice sell off and then buy back. This is our level that it needs to break. Pretty much everything we just talked about, but this time it's just a cleaner chart. So it needs to break this level. For this, I will set an alert above. Would I enter right now? Not really. And I'm actually sitting above these wicks or these kind of bodies. So not really. So let's go and set alert, and let's actually set an alert for this. Did I click on it? Alert. Oh, my computer's just going really slow. Okay. And we're just going to put question mark. So here, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for my alert to go off. Of course, it's in, I'm not sure why this is not, oh, it is big numbers. Make it a little bit larger. So all those zeros, 2486, it needs to cross above. For this one, it would have to be the 4-hour time frame that the candle needs to close here. So we'll do this 4-hour. Candle needs to close above this level. And then we get into the trade. If not, we could do something like this, where it breaks this level and then comes down for this. And then who knows what's going to happen from here. Like we could continue coming down. But the main thing is you want to enter on a break of a high, which would be this. All right. So that one is your setup for that. Let us do XRP now. So let's go XRP. Again, these are going to be much faster because we're already at the end of our time. XRP on C. So XRP, same thing, and this is the same process. It needs to break this level. If not, okay, break this level. If not, okay, break this level. Just on and on until it breaks the level, then we can enter the trade. So right here, same thing with this one. Our level is 2.4097 that the candle 4-hour needs to stay above. Until then, it can continue coming down. Do I think it's going to come down anymore? I don't. I really don't. I mean, but it can come up here to this level of resistance, then come down. Now we have to watch for this. Is it going to break this level or find support? Hopefully it finds support. Now, when it breaks this level, guess what everybody sees? A double bottom or an Adam and Eve, if you do patterns. And if you squint your eyes really tight, shake your head really fast, spin around in your chair multiple times, and then look at the chart and say, oh, there's an Adam and Eve, there's a Head and Shoulders. So, give you a heads up. But yeah, this right here, really nice. You can call it double bottom, you call it Adam and Eve, but whatever you want. What I call it is money once it breaks this level. That's what I call it. So this is one thing that I would do. Strongly recommend. Just alert on this one. The next one is SUI. Let's do SUI. We are rocking through these. We are rocking through these. Let's see here. So this one, SUI. Okay, so was this a setup? Oh, we got stopped out though. Stop loss of 4%. Not too shabby. Stop loss of 1.85%. Not too shabby. Enter 50%. December 18th. Add to entry. We got stopped out. What's this? Oh, this is an actual trade that I took at 30x. I was going crazy. This was on one of my streams on my channel. Like, let's do it, man. Let's get DJing. So I went 30x. I lost money. That's all right. But super tight stop loss. Well, this is not tight with a 30x. Granted, I'm pretty sure I sold it if I lost like $2, $5. Like, nope, not gonna do it. Too high leverage. I think I even said that on the stream. But let's look at this one from scratch. 26 drawings, get out of here. Let's go to the daily time frame. And all-time highs. Let's go to the 3-day time frame. And let's go to the weekly time frame. Man, this is so beautiful. Look at this. Good Lord. So we have this higher low, broke this level, retested, went underneath this level, so it negates the pattern of a, whatever you want to call it, double bottom, higher low, whatever you want to say. But regardless, it broke this level, newly created high, and then it went off to the races. Now, for me personally, how would I chart this one? Let me go to a 3-day time frame, see if I can get more ups and downs. The only way that I would think about doing this would be using the fib extension. And again, different people use different things. But for me, I just use the fib extension. Go from the very start of the move and then come all the way up to this high, to this low, and then create my levels. Now, if I wanted to, I could put this like on a weekly to where it gives me a little bit better, not better, but just not so many ups and downs. And if I wanted to, I put to a 2-week, just so it can make it so that it's correct for some people. But for me, this is good. Go on the daily time frame or what have you. And then this is going to give me a bigger picture. Now, if I wanted to get smaller levels, then I would use this. I would go from low to high to low to give me my levels up. But I want big numbers. So I'm going a little bit higher. All right. So looking at this, these way up here would be my targets. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we see. What do we see? The Caspa is going to flip Bitcoin. LOL, just joking. Let's see here. We kind of had a range here. Not really. Lots of breakdowns. We had this I like how this looks right here. So from here to here, I like how that looks. We have a stop, we have a stop, we have a stop. If it comes down, you take this liquidity. I'm thinking it won't cross this level. And if it does, maybe just like a wick. Right now, I mean, it's not looking strong. We have these highs that it can't break above. Like, it's literally trying. It's got this zone right here. I'm all about zones. So it's got this zone right here. I'm using some of the candle body closes, and then, of course, the wicks. We're going to change this to red. We've got this really strong zone. So for me personally, I would not go long on this unless it came all the way down here. This will be my buy zone. Buy zone. Or if it broke above this. And for this one, I would have to set an alert above this box for sure. So let's do set an alert. And then I'm actually going to set an alert. And then I always do question marks just to, it's never a statement. It's always a question. And I'm also going to set an alert down here as well. And this is just going to say, if it makes it down here, which I don't think it will, but you never know. I mean, we could have some kind of dump and then, the alert goes off. It's like, oh, okay, well, it's in my buy zone now. It broke out of the zone. It's starting to come up. Now I'm going to enter. So here I have my resistance zone. And then if this happens, so let's say this happens. And then finally it breaks out. My alert goes off. Here, a 4-hour candle has to close. Where do I want it to close? I'm going to actually say, normally I would do it up top. But I kind of like how this looks because I have more touches. No. Because if it closes up here, it can still do this number. I'm going to do it right here. The 4-hour candle must close above this level. If it does not close above the level, I would not recommend entering. Granted, none of this information is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. This is my thought process on SUI. All right, guys. Well, that is it for me. I do thank you. I appreciate you spending your time with me. You guys are absolutely great. Of course, I do have some homework to do looking at the FRVP, the fixed range volume profile. Here, Crystal Bedell says, Joe, if you want anyone to join in the live tomorrow, I can. I'll try. I promise no sparks. Yeah, definitely, man. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'll do a live stream here too, unless I do a live stream all day on my channel. I don't know about all day, but you know what I mean. here, going down the list of, if you're still here, guys, if you're still here, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I see here, Mark says, Piper has one of the best channels in crypto space, but there are only 50 people watching. Maybe you can identify all this crazy stuff on the charts. I don't know. I think they're just competing with, like, for me personally, I'm competing with a whole bunch of people. So I think it's just we're competing with a whole bunch of people. That's all it is. I think we have great time slots. It's just the algorithm maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking on my channel, you have a real live girl on my channel dancing, and I'm pretty sure I'll get thousands of views for sure. But that's on my channel, not on this one. Here, going down the list. I can see it tomorrow. I'm gonna have like 50,000 people watching. Where's that dancer, Joe? That was a thought. Yeah, I need tip money and all-in-ones. There we go. Moving on. Let's see here. All right, so I'm catching up on some of the chat really quick. All right. Does Piper pay time and a half on holidays? Like a good boss. He's a good dude. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit him up for a raise. I'm gonna be like, Piper, I need a raise. Man, I'm 2 ramens a month, please. Like, I'm getting 1. No, just playing. He takes care of us. He's a good dude. All right, guys. So that's all I got. I do thank you very much. You guys are the best. I appreciate that you spend your time with me. And my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, or TI Joe, or Tracer Joe. One thing I am not is a financial advisor. I do thank you guys very much. And as always, remember, right now is the absolute best time to be in crypto. Because pretty soon, we're going to be upset at only getting 40%. We're going to be upset at only getting 80%. Buy, hold, take profit, add to your entries, and make sure to not round trip it. Don't hold it on the way down. I do thank you guys very much. As always, here on the Piper Academy Network, we look forward to educating you, encouraging you, motivating you, and most of all, protecting you from losing your money. All right, that's all I got. Once again, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. We will see you on the next show. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys.
Woke up, check the charts on my screen. Crypto world ain't nothing to glean. TA with TI Joe through the scene. Riding waves, rolling like a machine. Buzzing Piper Academy network tight. Learning trades in the middle of the night. Technical analysis with Trade Intuition right. Got that crypto vision, see it's all in sight. Cash flow like a raging tide. Investing in coins that come alive.
All right, guys, make sure to smash the like on your way out. I appreciate you greatly. And Merry Christmas.